Welcome to the third video in our training series. In this video, we'll be exploring the platform's revolutionary approach to the use of chart data. Let's begin. If you've been looking around in our platform and have yet to find a charting module, look no further. There is no charting module. This is because the traders using our platform aren't actually placing trades off of a chart per se, but rather off of the market data that's used to create the charts we're all so used to seeing. Our platform has been developed to allow the trader to inform the platform of the conditions he or she would like to have in place before placing a trade. This way, we can allow our methodology rather than our emotions run the show. Now, anyone who's traded with real money can tell you that your emotions are heightened when real money is at stake, and most would also tell you that your emotions can be your worst enemy when trading, and we would most certainly agree. In the previous Trends module, we addressed how we can use the platform to identify which pairs are trending in the various time frames and the overall strength of the market. In the TS Matrix module, or Trade Signal Matrix module, we have a quick illustration of a variety of trade signals that are typically used by traders or Forex when they're reviewing chart data. Let's select a pair and see what the TS Matrix can tell us about this pair. On the left, we have our indicators, some of which are proprietary and created by the traders who use our platform, along with the developers of the platform, and the others of which are standard indicators. Under each indicator is an entry signal line, which provides a signal only at the beginning of a move, and I'll be explaining that shortly. At the top, we have our trading timeframes. Green arrows obviously indicate that a market is trending upward in the specified time frame, and red arrows indicate a market that's trending downward in the specified time frame. A blue horizontal line on a trade signal line means that the market for this pair is flat, or that a trend is not able to be determined within a given time frame. But a blue horizontal line on an entry line simply means that the timing is not right for an entry position based on this particular signal in this particular time frame. Entry signal lines will show blue lines most of the time, and present arrows only when an entry based on this signal is appropriate. At the top, we have the market strength percentage, which is presented as a number rather than an arrow. This would be the same number that we would see in the Trends module when we right-click on the page and the arrows change to a numerical value. The next line is ATR, Average True Range, also specified by a numerical value, which represents the range of movement in pips that a pair experiences over 14 periods for each of the respective time frames. The Forex DAT trend indicator and entry signals are a proprietary blend of a few different indicators, including the 20-period EMA and a smoothing algorithm our traders have developed. Because these indicators are proprietary, I'm not at liberty to provide the equations that comprise them. However, we are offering it as just another tool that you may find useful as you trade. It is important to note that the entry arrows only last for a total of 2 bars of their respective time frame within a chart. Again, the platform isn't actually using a chart, so when I say bar, I'm referring to the data that would be painting a bar on the chart if we were looking at a chart. So, for instance, in the 15-minute column, we will only see an entry signal for 30 minutes, and then the entry signal will turn back to a blue line, even if the trend signal continues. The entry signal will continue to show a blue line until a new trend begins for the specified signal. This 2-bar entry signal was specified by our traders so that we're not getting entry signals at the end of a move. The next indicator on the list is the Forex DAT SRM indicator, which is a combination of stochastics, RSI, and MACD. These are commonly used indicators and are typically presented independently in most charting platforms. In our platform, however, when all 3 of these indicators are aligned, the indicator arrows will show again for only 2 bars within the respective time frame. Following this, we have the Forex DAT HA signals, which are the Heikin-Ashi signals. Our pre-built strategies frequently incorporate this as it represents a smooth price movement. The next indicators are SMA, or moving averages, for various time frames, including a 7, 14, and 50 period moving averages. Below this, we have just entry signals, which are all based on oscillators. So, we have the ForexDat overbought, oversold entry, which incorporates primarily CCI. We have the ForexDat breakout entry, and the way this works is that if the market is trading at a range and breaks out of it, this particular indicator will present an arrow. And finally, a retracement entry. Now that we have a basic understanding of these indicators, we can use them to trade. However, I should note that these are most useful within the Harvester module, where we can automate our trading based on the alignment of these signals. We'll most certainly be addressing this in the Harvester module videos. This concludes the video tutorial for the TS Matrix module. Thanks for watching. Now, if you're ready, please proceed to the next video in our series entitled the Manual Deals module, where I'll be demonstrating the way we can use the platform to place manual trades.